Now, whenever I see a building like this, the first thing I think of is, okay, the prices are going to be higher because the overhead's higher, right? But in a place like Winston or in Chapel Hill or Raleigh, I'm not sure people will go to a hole in the wall like some of the other places I was at, where they just look at their overhead as what it takes to make a good product. Alright, so these prices, I was going to go to a different place that's on that barbecue route, but as with the previous couple days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are hit or miss with these places, and this place, Allen and Brothers in Chapel Hill, was closed today. Today's Tuesday, so I figured I'd stop here. And I read a little bit online. This is an organic place. They don't use hormones, so or antibiotics. And this place is like last night in Raleigh. This place is going to be on the expensive side compared to the other places. This is the place when you walk in. You order at the counter, and they have specials up there. But it looks like they have beer too. But I just got a regular size plate here. Oh wow, I'm glad I ordered the small. Yeah, it's pretty big. So just grab yourself utensils and cups of water there. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna go get the water from my car. Excuse me. They open at 11. Oh, it looks like they have a deck out here. People probably come here after work and have beers. And alright, so this is how the plates came. Now it said it came with coleslaw. That must be the coleslaw there. And Hush Puppies. These must be the Hush Puppies. And then some pickles. Looks like an onion ring. Right, it definitely has some smoke taste to it. And very strong vinegar taste as well. But at least it tastes like pork. This is chopped pork. Oh, there's a bone right there. Try one of these Hush Puppies. There's a doesn't taste like a Hush Puppy to me. There's that junk food that are shaped like that, and you think it's like a potato chip or something, or an onion ring. They sell it as. Kind of tastes like that. I don't know what this is made of, but I'm not going to eat it. It almost tastes like a Cheeto. Those air puff Cheetos. Nice and tender, even though it doesn't look it. Looks like it's kind of tough. Well, that piece was tough. Yeah, you can definitely taste the vinegar, but it's not real greasy, but you can definitely taste the sweetness of the fat in this. As I've said before, with many of these foods, the question is do you want more after the second or third bite or fourth bite? The answer is no. It's not that good for you. You know, it's not that good. So, now let's go to the coleslaw. They put celery in it. I can taste the celery. Carrot. Celery is always very overpowering. Looks like there might be some peppers. I don't see any cabbage. Well, maybe a little. Onion. Yeah, you gotta be careful with celery. Celery takes over a dish. you don't like celery. And this has some vinegar in it as well. Some mayonnaise, because I can taste the sweetness of the mayonnaise. Pepper, some salt. But that celery keeps on coming through, which I think they use too much celery. It's not bad. It's not earth-shattering, but it's not bad. Interesting. It's not a typical coleslaw. Okay, now this pickle, cucumber. A little warm. A little warm. It's not a super sweet pickle. It's a slightly sweet. There's some sort of spice in there. I can't identify it. I don't know all my spices. I mean, you can taste a little bit of vinegar, but you mostly taste sweet. But there's some sort of spice in there as well to add flavor. I just don't know which one. They give quite a few pickles here. I think the combination of the pickles with the beef, with the pork. Yeah, it's a good combo because slight vinegar in the pickles, some vinegar in the meat, and then the sweetness of the pickles with the sweet, greasy taste of the pork. It's a nice combination. The coleslaw by itself is fine because what happens is when I took some of the coleslaw, what came through was that celery. And celery with the pork, nah, not for me. Now I've already tasted these. They have a vinegar sauce. And I don't know what they put in there, but it tastes, let me swirl it around a little bit. So yeah, they put peppers or something in there. Looks like pepper, some hot peppers. So vinegar has a slight burn to it anyways. So that adds a hot pepper burn. And then there's this brown sauce, which is like a sludge right there. I still have a little bit of a burn on the tongue from the vinegar sauce. So I'll try this. Ugh. I'll try it on a piece of meat. That brown sauce brings out the smokiness tremendously. But I don't like to use a lot of sauces on the meats. It's like putting ketchup all over everything, you know, it hides the flavor of what you're eating. You might as well just drink the ketchup from the bottle. This is the vinegar now. I like it when a place puts their vinegar or their sauce into the meat, because I mean that's what makes each of these places unique. I mean, if all they had was meat on the bone, it comes down to how it's cooked. But you know, each place has its own taste based on not just how it's cooked, but then by how they prepare the meat. So I'm usually not a sauce fan. The only sauce that I like was the very first one at V's, where her meat was very tender, very nice, but then I added her clear, she gives a little container of vinegar-based sauce, and I put that on, and I thought that was exceptional, whatever she puts in that vinegar. I remembered what this was. It's molasses. Yeah, it's made from molasses. That's why it's sweet and brown and deep flavored. I don't know what else they put in it. Well, when I was a young boy, my parents had this huge garden in the backyard, and one of the things that they would do is they would take the hundreds and thousands of cucumbers that grow, and they would can them, turn them into jars of sweet pickles. And so whenever we'd have dinner, you know, my mother would open up a can of sweet pickles, a lot thinner than this, but phenomenal. So it just brings back some memories here that take over the kitchen, and would try to help, but you know, we were smaller kids, so in their opinion, I think it was probably easier if they just did it themselves without trying to involve a third wheel or a fourth wheel. But they'd be boiling the jars, and what an operation that was. That would take days. But those pickles, they'd be giving away jars to everybody, and there'd still be jars and jars. And then my mother would also make the best eggplant parmesan, and she'd make tons of it and freeze it. So that's what memory was triggered by eating these pickles. I'm not mixing in the coleslaw, like I said, it's too overpowering, but the pickles and the meat together really are nice. It's a nice combination. And even though the meat is a mixture of dark and light, and it's kind of coarse and a little tough at times, it's still very nice. So it's one of the more expensive plates I've had, 9 something. The big plate's $14.